be wrong. But both the options said you wouldn't have a child. The other option was that your child will die. Neither of the options was good, and I really didn't want to get your hopes up either way. Oh, another guy! Hey, what's up? You look like a painter. Nicholas Mugg. Mayhaps you have not tried. That's depressing.
Good evening, sir. Who do I have the pleasure of welcoming to my chambers this day?
Nicholas Mugg, sir.
Hi, Nicholas
Mugg.
Mugg.
Rugs down on Silver Street.
Mugg's Rugs. His
wig
voice
makers.
sounds like he's a pompous
You supply wigs to
douchebag.
players, do you not? I have heard tell of your fine work from some of my playhouse querents.
You look like you got a cold. Your nose is...
I do hear you are very skilled at your trade also. For are you not the curer of the plague of '92? Forsooth, I do hope
That's
you
what
may
I
cure
am.
me as well.
I'm the curer of the
I do not
plague.
think I have the plague. Whatever I have is doubtless most grave, no matter what my wife thinks.
You're rhyming a
And
lot.
what is it your wife thinks?
It be her mind that I have taken naught but a chilly
It
cold
does
in the
look
head.
like a cold.
But 'tis not so, Dr. Foreman, for I ache all over. My throat is grown sore, and I cough day and night.
Sounds
Day
like...
and night, you say?
Sounds like the cold.
Verily.
I see. Then let us consult the stars.
I do love
What
this
does
hand-drawn
ail
art
Nicholas
style.
Mugg?
You really see it in, like, this guy's scrawny-ass legs. I think he's got the cold. Mugg is troubled with hypochondria, possibly inflicted by witchcraft. Taking cold in the head, the symptoms of which include a cough, short-windedness, a hoarse throat. I think it's that. He doesn't want to hear it, but I think it's that. Look, you don't want to hear it, you're gonna hear it. It's Horace,
I am
option.
pleased to say that your wife is correct, and you have little to worry over.
I hope
You
not.
have what we doctors call frigidus ad hominem, or as
Don't
it is
die,
more
sir.
commonly known, a man cold.
Don't die at least until...
Frigid. A man cold,
Don't
you
die
say?
until you give me your
Aye,
letter
'tis
of
a cold in the
recommendation,
head,
at least.
suffered uniquely by those of the male sex. And although it be a minor affliction,
I
the
don't think
suffering
that
can
exists.
be very great.
A minor affliction, you say?
I don't think that
Cannot
exists.
be right. I bid you check the stars again, sir. For see how ill I am.
Yeah,
My throat
you're
is
ill.
so hoarse I can hardly speak.
Are you
I
trying to
think the
get
trouble
out
in
of
your throat
something?
may be occasioned by overuse. Perhaps you might try discoursing less.
I think you ought to know that I will be seeking a second opinion.
As you will, sir. Good day.
Oh no, he's salty. We got them negatives. Oh well, go seek another opinion. What can I say? Oh, welcome back! Welcome back. My new favorite. We should start dating this guy and drop that hoe. With cries of huzzah! This is cool. I like this. Like the singing is pretty good too.
Good day, my lord. How may I do you service? Would it pertain to some thrilling adventure
Service.
upon which you may soon be embarking?
Indeed it does. Sir Walter Raleigh and I did recently come across some intelligence concerning a fleet of Spanish
Can't
ships
trust Raleigh.
that will soon be sailing home
he
from
failed.
the New World, bearing a goodly cargo of gold. Raleigh and I plan to borrow the royal fleet, which we will use to intercept the ships and seize the treasure.
Huzzah! But,
Huzzah!
borrow the Royal Navy, you say?
Aye, only temporarily, of course. The Queen will hardly know her ships are gone.
Sounds dangerous.
Indeed, when we return them to her bearing a handsome prize of Spanish gold, she will doubtless forgive our failure to
Sounds
file the
dangerous,
correct
especially
paperwork
if you
and
die.
whatnot.
Doubtless. And how may I assist your lordship in this glorious endeavor?
Well, in order to intercept the Spanish fleet, we must know which route it is planning
She's
to
gonna be
take.
really salty.
One possibility is that it returns to Spain having retrieved the gold from the New World's southern continent. The other possibility, and this is the one Sir Walter thinks most likely,
Sir Walter
is that
might
the
be
gold
right.
has already been transported by conquistadors from the southern continent up to Havana, and the ships are to fetch it from there.
Then let us see whether the stars can tell us upon which route the treasure ships may be intercepted on their return to Spain from the New World. Will they be sailing
Let
from
us
the
see.
southern continent or from the Spanish colony of Havana?
Should trust his friend Relay's instincts. The Spanish sailors hide a shameful secret that relates to a lack of self-control. Women factor into the Spaniards' travel plans. The crew of Spanish ships happens upon the gold by conquering and killing its owners. Through the conquering of foreign peoples, the King of Spain is establishing a fine cultural legacy for future generations. I guess trust your friend. I don't know. I don't know this in history.
The stars are of the same mind as your friend, Sir Walter Raleigh. Now, for regardless of where the Spaniards load their ships with gold...
But at least I can blame that guy. It was totally Raleigh's fault. Raleigh's wrong. I shouldn't trust Raleigh. I shouldn't trust Raleigh. Why I trust Raleigh? He's been wrong about so much shit.
Excellent, excellent. But where are we to intercept them? Pray, give me the precise day, latitude, and longitude.
That's way too complicated.
Certainly, my lord. But divining nautical coordinates is a somewhat lengthy and complex process. If your lordship would kindly return in an hour or so...
Quickly, sir! I have not the time to bide here all
Damn,
day.
he is a douchebag, though.
Well then,
he
let
hot,
me see
but
now.
he a douchebag.
Taking into account the position of Jupiter, divide by 3, carry the 1. Yes. The Spanish treasure ships may be intercepted upon the 15th day of October at a latitude of 9 and 40 degrees north and 5 and 20 degrees west, or thereabouts. That said, however, I cannot promise you that...
Excellent. Raleigh and I shall sail to this very spot.
This ain't gonna
Huzzah.
go good. This ain't gonna go well.
Godspeed, my lord.
At all. This guy is gonna die. Aw, man, I ain't gonna get that letter of recommendation. Oh, God. Alice Blake. The wife of the priest. Alex Block, she is no fool. She's just naive and stupid.
Good evening to you, madam. How might I...
Hi. Pray go tell your master, Mr. Foreman, that Mistress Alice Blogg is come to see him.
Wow, bitch.
Mistress Blogg.
That's me.
It is
That's
I,
me.
Dr. Simon Foreman, at your service.
Yeah, I know, I look
And what an
poor.
honour it is to welcome the wife of the Dean of Rochester to my humble practice. To whom do I owe my thanks for having
I mean, a lot of
recommended you
famous
to my
people.
care?
I'm getting
Well,
famous.
I will not lie. You owe your thanks to nobody. For folk do tell me that you are not a real doctor, but a quack, who does conjure demons and dabbles most unlawfully in the dark arts.
So why you here then, ho? If you don't trust me,
I do
why you
assure
here?
you, madam, that whatever you may have heard, I am
Nay, do not quibble, sir. If I did seek the counsel of a
Didn't it
doctor
just
who
say
has
she
one
was
of those
nice?
fancy medical degrees,
She's a bitch.
the kind of high-bred know-it-all who does see fit to judge a woman and vex her most cruelly, I would have gone elsewhere.
She
But
is a
truth be
cunt.
told, I have need of such a man as you, for I have been bewitched
Yeah.
by a witch.
Well, duh, that's what bewitching means.
I see.
This hoe.
Yea, a loathsome
Not
spell
a
has
fool.
been cast upon me. It does cause me to awaken in the morning with a most terrible pain in my head. A pain so wretched it does have me chundering into my chamber pot.
Pain in the head and involuntary purging. And
Pregnant
what
or
leads you to believe your
hungover?
suffering is occasioned by witchcraft?
The timing is most unnatural. My troubles do occur every Saturday morning without fail. I suspect the doings of our new neighbour, the widow MacDoon. As well as being
MacDoon.
Scottish, she does possess
MacDoon. She
several
sounds
cats.
evil. She sounds like a
Several cats,
witch.
you say?
One or two of which I may have kicked, and now she has seen fit to take revenge upon me with her dark, foreign
That's fucked
magic.
up, girl.
Indeed.
What are you, that one chick?
Scotland is well known for the powerful black witchcraft practiced by its womenfolk. But as compelling as this evidence may be, my practice does draw upon the latest scientifical arts. To diagnose your condition, I must first perform a rigorous astronomical analysis.
Why am I
So,
making it
let
sound
us see
so
now,
like
what do
big
the
deal?
stars say
Like
is
what?
the cause
why?
of your
Why?
Saturday
Why did I say
morning
it like that?
suffering?
All I do is look at stars. Okay. Scorpio. Alice has experienced early symptoms of being with child. Symptoms are acute. I don't think so. Why would it only happen on one day a week? Alice is bewitched. That's what she wants to hear. Noxious food or drink. I was thinking hangover or pregnant. Honestly, let's just go with bewitched. Like, who cares? Maybe they'll just kill that Irish chick. Who cares?
Your feminine instincts serve you well, Mistress Blogg. Witchcraft is indeed the cause of your suffering. But happily, it is but a weak enchantment.
Good.
A moment, madam, while I consult my medical reference. Let me see now. Warts, wasting of the hands, Water on the brain. Witchcraft.
What?
Lifting the spell will be quite simple.
Good.
First, you must wait for the witch to enter her house. Then you must climb up onto the roof and pull out a handful of thatched straw from the back door.
What?
And then take the aforementioned straw home with you and burn it.
That does not sound simple. That sounds
So
crazy.
Mistress McDoon
But
verily is a witch.
yes.
Well, upon my honour, I did know it. That spiteful, ginger-wicked she-devil. But the next time I do
I'm a
see that
ginger.
woman's cats in my
He's
garden,
ginger.
I will kick those mangy beasts from here to the very moon.
No, that's not okay, woman. You hate cats? I get it. Whatever. I only got 20 for that, and probably she's pregnant or hungover, so it's gonna not matter because no way she's bewitched. Witches don't exist.
Beware conspirations, plots and machinations.
Welcome back, cold boy.
Schemes of big physics to sell you their wares. Their cures to us violence, but they call it science. They mock our beliefs and belittle our fears.
So he's about to tell me that he saw another doctor and they told him either they agree with me or they disagree with me.
Ah, well met, Mr. Mugg. How fare you since our first consultation?
It seems as you were right.
Yeah, I was.
Though I
Hell
was,
yeah, I
in
was
sooth,
right.
much troubled with the
I
vile
knew
disease
I was
of,
right.
what did you say it was? Fudgipus and Honeyman?
Yeah,
I did
Fudgipus.
not die.
Delicious.
Frigidus ad hominem. I am most glad to hear it, sir. Indeed, you do look well.
Well, mayhap I look well now, but 'twill not be for long. I have been poisoned.
This guy's a
The
hypochondriac.
saints. Who is the author of this foul deed?
My friend George Sprottle, the bookbinder. I did dine with him not 2 hours
This
ago.
guy is absolutely
I
a
see.
hypochondriac.
A bout of evil digestion. Pray tell, was there turned meat or some such at table?
Nay, not meat. 'Twas a pie
This guy
full of
wants to,
cherries.
like-
I had a bite of it afore I knew what I was eating.
This guy wants, he's a paranoid
cherries, you
hypochondriac.
Aye, cherries. And this after I took particular care to give Mistress Sprottle a list of foods I must not eat.
Are you
I added
allergic?
cherries to the list when I did hear that the Countess of Devonshire has declared against their noxious qualities.
The Countess of Devonshire, you say? Noxious qualities, indeed. And now your symptoms, Mr. Mugg. Had you any reaction after eating these cherries?
My reaction? Well, I reacted as any man would. I spat them out. And
What
know
the
you
fuck,
Mr.
you're
Sprottle
not
did then, Dr.
sick.
Foreman?
Nay, but pray tell.
He did laugh at me. He even called me a dinner-ralphing fusspot.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of are a dinner
I may soon be in the
Ralphing.
grave, thanks to George. Will he still be laughing then?
You're not
Well, let us
poisoned.
not
You're a
speculate, shall we, Mr.
hypochondriac,
Mugg?
and you don't know
Now,
what the fuck
let
you're
us see
talking
what
about,
the
bro.
stars may tell us. What ails Nicholas Mugg?
Mug is splenetic, occasioned by rancorous behavior. Sure, let's just tell him what he wants to. Let's just tell him what he wants to hear. I guess I don't know.
Aye, it seems you have indeed been poisoned.
He's a
The
hypochondriac.
cherries have
He doesn't
provoked
know
an
what the fuck he's
imbalance
talking
of
about, so we
colour.
could just lie to
You
him
must take the
and
antidote for
cure
cherry poisoning,
him.
which is, let me see what I have here in my cabinet. Ah, yes, Saccharum officinarum. Dissolve a pinch
Sound
of
like
these
something out of
crystals
Harry
on your
Potter.
tongue before dinner for a week.
Saccharum?
Saccharum officinarum, more commonly known as
Sugar. Yeah, I'm just
Sugar,
giving you a
forsooth.
placebo.
I have heard tell of sugar. 'Tis a rare and fine substance, I
No,
do
it
believe,
ain't.
and therefore doubtless most efficacious.
I just gave a hypochondriac a placebo, and then he could go cure himself. Give me my letter of recommendation soon, sir. Oh God, I got another one. Fap not Foreman. What? Fap not, sir. So it's telling him not to jack off. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck that bitch. Let's go find another chick to date. Like, she's terrible.
William! Ah, there you are. Did Mistress Allen call whilst I was out this day?
I want
Nay.
to. Where are you?
Not quite sure about that.
Where are
am I?
you, William?
I see. I cannot understand it.
It's time to move
Why has
on.
Avis not
It's time
come
to
these
move on.
past weeks?
Avis ain't worth
Does
it.
she no longer wish to see
She
me?
don't deserve you. She does not wish to see you. You called her fat and lazy, to be fair. It's only self-constraint and sense of duty toward her husband that keeps Avis. Nah. Time to move on. Time to move on. I've been deprived of tender favors of late. But my fortune seems to be reversing. I expect to see Avis soon. Mistress Allen's reluctance to see me is but the legacy of my unpleasant manners toward her in the past. Nah. It's not my fault. Ava's feelings cannot be trusted. She harbors romantic feelings toward another man. Avis does not know who has fathered the child she carries. Wait, she is pregnant? Not by my decision. Let's just pick this, I guess.
See, the stars confirm that Avis is with child.
Which we told her
but
she
that
wasn't.
She knows not who the father is. How can that be?
What do you mean, how can
If
that
Mr.
be?
Allen is not able to perform, then my suspicions were correct. Avis verily has been intercoursing with another man. Well then, if Avis has other men, why, I have opportunities of my own, have I not?
Exactly. Let's go find a new chick. Fuck Avis. I mean, we might fuck her again. I don't know. Like she might come around again. I don't know. But don't love somebody that's a thought. I'm so glad that outcome happened. Oh God, this is a huge letter. Sir, I must inform you that your judgment that my neighbor Molly MacDoon is a witch was very wrong. So that went down. You instructed me to retrieve a handful of straw from her roof and burn it to the lift, the spell she had cast upon me. But as I was doing so, I happened to disturb a cat that had been sleeping there. The fright this occasioned me and said cat caused us both to cry out and fall to the ground, bringing Mistress MacDoon out of her house demanding explanation. Thereupon I did confess I thought her a witch. At first she was full vexed, but when I told her of my Saturday morning suffering, she took to laughing most riotously. She did then call me a dozy wee lass, and fetched me a bottle of spectral tonic, the Scots take in the morning after having much. So, it was a hangover. I didn't know. Like, who the hell just drinks on one night a week? Like, you have just one night a week you just drink? Like, you didn't tell me you were drinking. How would I just jump to that conclusion? And having now relied upon the tonic for some weeks past, I can attest that it was not you, but Molly MacDoon, who has cured me of my illness. Okay, damn, she is a bitch. Welcome back, Amelia. What? Lady! I swear that's the end of her thing always. Well, about to find out if she was being stalked by her husband.
Good day, Mistress Lanier.
She
Much
looks-
time has passed since I last saw you. How do you fare?
In truth, not well, Dr. Foreman, not well at all.
Uh-oh.
Then I am full sorry for it, madam. Pray, tell me what manner of ill has befallen you.
I have been publicly humiliated.
Uh-oh.
Mr. S. has been circulating a collection of insulting sonnets about an unnamed dark lady.
I told
and
you
all
that
of London
asshole
thinks
was gonna
this dark
betray
lady
you.
is me.
I told you.
Well, your complexion is rather,
Dark.
that is to
I am
say-
described as having foul breath and black wires for hair. Though methinks the very worst line is the one that tells of a gross body rising at the utterance of my name. And I cannot abide illusions, Dr. Foreman. If Mr. S wishes to reference bodily levitation and other such cheap stage magic, he would do well to leave my name out of it.
You gonna, like, bring up
My
the fact that I
interest
said
is in
he
the dramatic
betrayed you,
arts.
right? Like, I told you that was gonna happen, and I was right.
I'm not sure that is quite his meaning.
Dr. Foreman, you know of
I
Mr.
think
William
he's...
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare, yeah,
Do not
Shakespeare.
tell
I
me
thought
you
it was
have read the
Shakespeare. I
sonnets.
thought you were hanging
Well,
out with Shaky
I understand
Spear.
I have. But as you did remark, madam, all
I
of
think he
London
means
has read
the
them.
body part
Why am I
levitating
undone?
is,
My professional reputation is now utterly
is
spoiled.
cock.
For now the whole world will look
think
upon
he's
me as
talking
naught
about
but
he's
Mr.
being turned
Shakespeare's
on by you.
fancy wench. No longer will they judge me
Not-
on my own merits.
not body
Let us hope it is
levitation.
not as grave as that, madam. Have you discoursed upon the matter with him?
Nay,
So
I dare
maybe
not
he's the
confront
one that
him
is
about it.
stalking her.
We're almost at an end with our work on a play, and I dare not risk it not being staged.
Then let us see what the stars advise.
So,
What may Mistress Lanier do to restore her professional reputation?
I thought it was Shakespeare. That's exactly why I was like, he must steal her work. Because, like, I don't remember no fucking, what's her name? Confused about her feelings for me. How interesting. What? God will help Mistress Lanier if she exercises constraint and discipline. Mistress Lanier must find a way to disassociate her name from these sonnets. For if she does not, her literary legacy will be betrayed by association with them, probably, yeah. Mistress Lanier harbors the secret thoughts of adultery, which relates somehow to her intellect and her feelings of dissatisfaction. Mistress Lanier is ignorant of her romantic feelings and thus must be reversed. Mistress Lanier should abandon her career ambitions and revert to her true vocation, bringing forth new life. What? Hell no.
You are right to be concerned about the damage to your reputation, Mistress
You need to
Lanier.
fix that shit.
For there is a danger that your partnership with Mr. Shakespeare and his depiction of you in his sonnets will forever overshadow your own literary achievements.
Yeah,
God's
that's
womb.
always the
But what
worry.
can I do to
God's
stop such an
womb!
injustice?
I suggest you spread a rumour of your own about another lady. For instance, there is a brothel owner in Clerkenwell they call Black Luce. If you were to
I
put
guess
it
it's
about
better
that she
to
is
be
the subject of
famous,
Shakespeare's
though,
sonnets,
even if
'twould
it's
do
like
her reputation no harm. Indeed,
through Shakespeare.
the effect will be quite the reverse. For doubtless there be many a manor present who would pay handsomely for a tumble with Shakespeare's dark lady.
Well, indeed. I do feel 'tis most important to advance the interests of my fellow women, especially those seeking to make their way in business.
Or
Do you see that, Dr. Foreman?
what?
'Tis your mute Italian querent, Signor Ferraro.
That guy is stalking you.
He's staring at us through the window.
Is he? Then doubtless he has come for another consultation.
We got that letter of recommend. 10! We need 10 more!